So we wanted to shoot a short video on the use of a folding knife in self-defense. And so I'll preface this by saying that I'm not a Filipino martial arts guy, I'm not a knife guy, I don't even teach a knife disarming module at this point. But I wanted to offer some insights because I have some ideas about knife defense, and in particular defending yourself with a knife. We want to put those to the test today. So there's two appropriate times that you can use a knife in self-defense. And the first one is pre-fight. Basically getting the knife out, using it in a brandish type scenario as a deterrent.
Hey, get back! Whoa, what's up?
The problem that I have with this is this attack actually justifiable, or sorry, is your defense actually justifiable to this attack when you're using an edged weapon, which in court is generally seen as lethal force? Are you justified in using lethal force at this point? If you're not, and you've got that knife out, you're not going to mess around putting it away while somebody's throwing clubs at your head. You're going to need to do something. So I feel like you've handicapped yourself by that point. Not to mention the fact that most people, when they have a knife in their hand or a weapon of any kind, they get tunnel vision and they focus on only that and forget there are other tools that they have that they can use. So the second appropriate situation that you can use a knife in self-defense is in-fight or mid-fight. And basically that is, you're tangled up somehow, you're trying to control the other guy, and maybe he's got a weapon of some kind, you've been able to momentarily control it, and then you're going to go to your edged weapon and start using that.
Hey, get back. I don't want any problems. Get back. Hey, get back. I don't want any problems. Get back.
Issues with this is kind of the old saying that I like to use: just because you can doesn't mean you should. Is going to an edged weapon, pulling that knife out, opening it up in order to use it, is that an appropriate use of time? Is that your most efficient technique that you can go to? And I would venture to say no, it probably isn't. If you've got enough freedom with this hand that you can go to a weapon, you could easily go to eyes, go to groin, get some good strikes in there, overwhelm the attacker a little bit, and not have to draw blood and risk having hazmat on you, risk having to be investigated by the police, and all these other things that come with the fact that you've employed a lethal weapon in a self-defense situation. So I know it sounds like I don't advocate the use of a knife for self-defense, and that's because I don't. Personally, and my views have changed recently on this, but I believe a knife is a tool, and that's why I carry one. I carry one to cut open boxes and cut random things that I might need to cut, which don't include people. I believe it's impractical, and but this is a personal opinion, and this is the kind of thing that everyone has to develop their own on. But I think the cons outweigh the pros when it comes to using a knife for self-defense.
Get back. Dude, I don't want any problems. Get back. Get back. Get back. Dude, I don't want any problems. Get back. Get back. Hey, get back. I don't want any problems. Get back. Dude, get back.
So just in review here, after we did those full contact drills, what we found is, first off, if you're going to use a knife in self-defense for that in-fight weapon access, you need to train that. And you need to train it hard. You need to do this type of training or you'll never know if you're going to get it. Courtney's trained for a long time and has been able to get that. As you saw in the video, she was able to get the knife out in both drills and go to work. Another interesting observation that I had was something that I hear quite often from people that have been stabbed or have been in a fight where a knife was involved. And what they commonly say is, I didn't know that there was a knife involved until afterwards. I found out I was leaking all over the place. And in this drill, we went into it with I had the knowledge and Courtney had the game plan to get the knife out and bring it into play. So both of us knew what was going to happen. But even so, in the heat of the moment with the the helmets on and the chaos that was going on, I had no idea those knives were in play until afterwards and I saw them in her hand. Something to be aware of is, generally speaking, you're not going to see a knife before it comes into play, before it's been in you a couple of times. And so, I mean, that's something to be aware of, but it's also good reason to really cultivate your awareness and your avoidance skills. And those are going to be your lifesavers there. So I hope you like this video. Keep in mind, I'm in no way insulting anybody that's a Filipino martial arts practitioner, somebody that carries a knife for self-defense. It's my personal choice not to. So, if you did like the video, like our pages on Facebook, Diamondback Protective Services and Diamondback Combatives, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Diamondback Combative, no S.